you have questions about buying or selling a home, not sure if you qualify? Your local real estate agent, Antoinette Ware, is here for you. Do you live out of town, moving out of town, or looking for investment property? Well, let's work together and make it happen. Antoinette Ware can be reached at 419-917-6258. The name you know, celebrating over 20 years, serving Toledo and surrounding areas. Frida's Cleaning Service is a small family-owned business established in 2003. With over 17 years of professional, high-quality, and greatly satisfied service, the Frida's Cleaning Service will get the job done. Specializing in sanitizing your home, business, post-construction, and commercial cleaning, no job's too big or small. See for yourself and give us a call, 567-249-9172. La Frida's Cleaning Service. Our reputation is always spotless.
Hi, this is TV comedy impressionist Christopher G from the other side of the pond saying hi, and I love the Queen Silvy show.
Hi, this is Joe Mass. You are listening to the Queen Silvy Show. You are now part of the royalty.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live, it's time for the silky smooth sounds of Smooth Tim and Her Majesty herself, Queen Silvy.
Hey, it is Smooth Tim, and thank you all so very, very much for dropping by and spending another terrific Tuesday with us on the multiple award-winning Queen Silvy Show. Speaking of the Queen, it's my pleasure to introduce her to you right now. The Queen herself, the world's sexiest granny, Queen Silvy.
On this terrific Tuesday, yes, I'm Queen Silvy, yes. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are in this great world today. I hope you're ready for some super greatness, because that's what we aim to bring every week to you, is the best in live entertainment, talents, topics, and resources from around the world just for you. That's right. How are you, Smooth?
I'm doing terrific on this Tuesday, Queen, and how are you doing?
As always, I'm supercalifragilistic.
Expialidocious, I suppose, is 24/7, 365. Queen Silver, you are always simple.
I know. Amazing. So true. So true. I am amazing. Yes, I am. But you are amazing, Smooth. You are amazing. We have some amazing guests today on the show, don't we?
Absolutely. We have two very young people. We'll call them young people. because they are actually pretty grown up for young people.
They're
doing
young
a whole
queens.
lot of doing. And it is Coraline McGaffey and Izzy Sebetto.
Oh, yes. I'm looking forward to my conversation with my Lou.
It could be Sebetto.
We'll find out.
We'll find out here.
I'm looking forward to my conversation with my teenage queens, because that's what they are, teenage queens. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, indeed,
You know,
queen, indeed.
ain't no little girls here. These are teenage queens. You hear me? So I'll tell you what. You do have time to be kind and spread the word for someone else to come on in and get the super greatness we have in store for you. You know, before we get things going, what I'd like to do at this moment is I'd like to share some motivational words from the Queen Silvy Show to you. You know, some people dream of success while others get up every morning and make it happen. Young people willing to push super hard to make something happen are among the most powerful forces in the world. You know, it takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. You need to understand that life isn't what you're given. It's what you create, what you conquer, and what you aim to achieve. So simply believe in yourself, and you can do unbelievable things. Believe that, yeah. And those are some motivational words from the Queen Silvy Show. To you, that's right. Keep it going, audience. Keep it going, audience. I'm gonna keep saying, keep it going. Yep, keep it going, audience.
She's
Don't
wonderful.
you dare stop.
It is the queen.
But before we get things going with my guests, you know, I must continue on by shouting out my good friends, my good kings and queens all over the world, like you, Pepper Gomez and Wake Up Music. Wake Up Music rocks. Holistic health advocate Marva Riley, Marie McKenzie, and the International Sexual Assault Recovery Institute. Carmen Jewel and Massage Therapy by Carmen. Simone Enterprise and Entertainment Company and the Simone Family Foundation. A Journey Through Healing with Beatrice Crawford, Daniel Lee.
Shout out to you.
Kinsey Patino, Queen Jenna, Queen Ashley, Follette Clark, and Kenneth Rawls.
Shout out to you.
To Helen Myers, Peace Myers, Corey and Casey Patino, and Joan Mercer.
Shout out to you.
To Queen Aaliyah, Asia, Tay, Maya, Camille, and Dejor.
Shout out to you.
To my grandchildren, and my great-grandchildren, yeah.
Shout out to you.
Jonathan Easley, Lee Allen Sr., Wade and Katrina, Melvin and Teresa, Kaki, and Mike.
Shout out to you.
To Queen Sonia, Kaki, Shanika, Alana, Brianna, and Precious.
Shout out to you.
To Nancy, Delia, and Chrissy from Fort Worth, Texas.
Yippee-yow!
Mm.
Yippee-yow!
Yes. To Ryan and the All-American Boys, Matt and Tracy, and the All-American Girls, Lee.
Shout out to you.
I think I need to pause for the calls. I really do. And clear my throat. One moment, please.
Ribbit.
Oh, that felt good. Yes, it did. Don't knock it till you try it. To Pamela Anderson, C. Shorty Franklin, Patricia Wilhelm McGiffin, Renita Easley, Gold Rosa, Donna Ferry, and Pam Bailey.
Shout out to you.
To my good friends in Africa, Amy Kanema, Webster Rito, Hostile Flow, Hero Boy, and Princess Aria Lua.
Shout out to you.
Sabrina Williams, Pinky Harmon, Sassy Savage, Robin Taylor, and DJ Team Brooke, 100.
Shout out to you.
To my good friends in United Kingdom, Beth Lambert, Nicola Jones, Bethany Jones, and Kay Cross.
Top of the day, mate. Top of the day, mate.
To Lorenzo Gabaniza, Christine Lewis Anderson, James and Audrey, Serious Edition, and Nana Linda Hartley.
Shout out to you.
To Edith Verhoek, Queen D. Brown, Sandra and Ben Johnson, Melody Gorda, Brian Pearson, Miguel Montalban, and my good friend, Joe Maz. Joe Maz. Say it again. Joe Maz. Joe Maz. He's going to say, shout out to you. There you go.
Hi, this is Joe Mass. You are listening to the Queen Silvy Show.
Mm-hmm.
You are now part of the royalty.
That's right. And you know what? I appreciate you all. If you would love to come aboard and be a part of this here, we're going to tell you about it later on in a minute, in a little bit. But we're going to get it on with our guests. But right now, before we do, you know me, I aim to bring the best in live entertainment, talents, topics, and resources from around the world just for you. So check out this resource. And when we get back, hey, the ball is rolling with the super greatest we have in store for you on the Queen Silvy Show. Multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show. You want to expand and get noticed? Then come outside your box and into our world. Internet advertising has a real impact on global awareness and even sales, so let's make an impact together. Offering for a limited time advertising and sponsorship packages that excel your purpose. So contact Queen Silvy or Smooth Tim for the exciting opportunities that awaits. Yeah. We are back on this terrific Tuesday. As I said before, you do have time to be kind and spread the word for someone else to come on in and get the super greatness we have in store for you. Girl power. That's what I call it, because it is girl power. You know, I'm coming down to a level where I used to be a teenager. And I'm sharing some refreshing and enlightening conversation with two beautiful, intelligent, creative, and passionate young queens refusing to wait till they're grown to make a difference and an impact in life. Live from Toledo, Ohio, I introduce to you 14-year-old Izzy Sebetto, and she's going to tell me if I'm saying her name right, and 12-year-old Coraline McGaffey. All right, queens, say your names for me so I make sure that I am absolutely correct. Izzy, let's start with you.
My name is Izzy Sebetto.
Sebetto.
My name is Coraline McGaffey.
McGaffey, did I say it right when I said it?
Yeah.
Good, that's what I wanted to say. Well, thank you, girls. I appreciate you taking the time being here on the show because you're going to teach me a little bit of something. I mean, when I was a teenager, things were a little bit different. Opinions about things going on in life was a little bit different. So I'm going to enjoy having a conversation with you girls, and you girls can enlighten me. 12-year-old 7th grader Cora, because you said that I'm cool and I can call her Cora for short. Tell me, Cora, what is it about you that's different from other people your age?
I have a more like different style than most kids my age. I wear more like baggy like band shirts.
Mm-hmm. That was it. I know there's more because you're just fabulous. That's all you have to say, because I'm fabulous and they're not.
Yeah.
What about you, 14-year-old 9th grader Izzy? What's different about you than other people your age?
I would say it's because I have a job, so I feel like I definitely have a different perspective on like money and like the workforce and like stuff like that.
That's very good. She is already working, making that money. That's how you have to do. I love that. But, I'm not going to...
Well, that's the one thing. All you have to do as a young person, start a job, and you realize real quickly how underpaid everybody is.
Well, you have a job, but Cora didn't say that, but I know that Cora has done some things to make money, too. I saw a lemonade stand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, do what you got to do to...
Entrepreneur, huh?
That's right, entrepreneur. And, I used to be you guys' age, experience the life of a teenager, believe it or not. But what I'm doing right now is what I've always wanted to do. So for you, Izzy, as you grow and mature, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a 3rd grade teacher. I've wanted to be a teacher since kindergarten, but a 3rd grade teacher since 3rd grade. But I just love kids, and I would love to like be someone's like Miss Honey, I guess you would say, if you're like referencing Matilda. But I would just love to make a difference in like kids' lives.
That is so special. We need more good educators to teach our children our future, because, kids are our future. You guys are our future. So what you want to do is a great thing. But Cora, what about you? When you grow up, what type of job or field of work would you be doing?
I also want to be a teacher.
Oh, I love it.
I'm not sure what grade, but I also just like love kids.
Let me ask you this. Do you have a role model in mind that, a teacher, that really made you enthusiastic about saying, this is what I would like to do?
You can go.
Probably my 6th grade science teacher. She was like the best part about 6th grade.
Great.
I would probably say my 3rd grade teacher. 3rd grade was my COVID year, so I was just getting back, so everything was like really weird, and we had to wear masks and stuff. And we were in the cafeteria so we only had one room and we were just stuck in the cafeteria all day, and it was, like, really horrible, but she still made it fun, like, I still wanted to go to school every day, and I would just wanna, like, do that for somebody.
Well, that is special. I see that little kitty baby over there.
He's gonna destroy the
Oh,
lamp.
I love it. So, I met you two back in 2023. You have that picture. I met you two back in 2023, and I have to say, honestly, you guys have melted me. You brought the biggest smile on my face. You see that picture? You remember that? You're like, oh my God, is that me? No, cute. Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
So see, you brought a smile to my face in 2023, and I just brought it back to you, baby. That's what's up. I thought that this is special. I mean, is this something that you girls do all the time for people?
Yeah, actually, matter of fact, I just baked muffins this morning, and we're
Wow.
gonna go to the hospital and, hand them out.
Wow, that is so special. I mean, why even come to my door? I'm like, why did these girls come to my door and make my day? You have no
Yeah,
idea how
we
special.
just every year our grandma we call it cookie sweatshop, and we make like tons of cookies, and then we take them to Christmas. And my grandma used to work for like home health care for like older people in hospice and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
she would bring them to her patients. So we always thought that was so fun. So then we started bringing them to like the people in the neighborhood.
Audience, come on, give it up to them. That is so special. Back in my day, we never even, even as an adult, I never experienced someone baking cookies, goodies, and bringing them to my door. I've seen it in movies, but you guys made my day. And whoever you give muffins to at the hospital, you're going to really make a difference and make their day. Izzy, you enjoy baking. You enjoy
I love
baking,
baking.
hanging out with friends and working. But what is it about the baking part that you like?
I think it's just very calming. I like how everything like has to be specific, so you have to like follow the recipe. And I just like putting music on and like baking. I just think it's so fun.
That is so great. What's your favorite thing to bake?
Probably cookies. They're really easy and you can just put anything in them.
You're gonna make some guy happy one day. Be like, here, honey, I made you some cookies. Right?
Thanks.
That is what's up.
You wish.
So it was your grandma, and shout out to her because I know she is beautiful and she is good people. But
Yes,
shout
I
out to
love
her.
my grandma.
That's where you got the inspiration from, right?
Yes, we did.
Oh, so beautiful with your little dye in your hair and all, so grown looking and mature. Oh, I'm just loving it. But you are a working teenager. Tell me about that.
I work at Padrali's. It's an ice cream shop on Sylvania Avenue, and my old best friend's mom owns it, so I've been working there for, like, 3 years just helping out, and
Wow.
I've always just I've loved making somebody's day, like, cause you really never know if they are having the best day they've ever had or the worst day they ever had.
That's
So
right.
I just love making like, I know ice cream can always make my day better, so
Oh,
I just
yes.
always hope that it can make other people's day better. But this year is the first year I've worked there, like, I've gotten my paycheck, I'm on the schedule, and it's just great. I've made so many amazing friendships from it, and it's really nice to know that I have, like, I have a working place, and
Oh,
it's
yes.
amazing.
Independence, you're doing the right thing and you're on the right path. I mean, if there's something you want, you'll be able to get
I
it
want to
yourself.
interrupt a second with a question about with all this money you're making. Are you planning on like putting it towards college, putting it towards a car? What are you going to do?
I take a chunk of my paycheck out of like my paycheck every month. Well, I get paid biweekly, so every 2 weeks I get a chunk out of it, and I put it aside just for like when I'm older. I can get my temps in like a little bit less than a year, so definitely trying to save up for a car and college too, because I want to be a teacher.
That's great. You keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Cora, I know that you enjoy painting. You enjoy being around with hanging out with your friends and playing with animals. But okay, there's an animal picture I think I have. You got to explain this one for me. No.
That one. This one.
Yeah. What?
Oh,
What kind of animals do you like?
Um, I really like snakes and just like
No way.
basically any animal.
I am digging it. You know, I had a weird neighbor once that he said the same thing. I like snakes. And you know, I don't know if he was a little bit mentally ill or something because he had a really big fat snake. And he sat and bit it in half in front of all the neighborhood kids. Like that's supposed to make him big or special. And I thought that was gross.
He lost his mind.
Yeah.
I thought that was so gross. That's not passionate with animals. But so you don't have a passion, Cora, to be maybe a veterinarian and work with animals?
I do, but I feel like I want to be a teacher more than like a vet.
Okay. Well, you know what you want, so do what you got to do. That's what's up. I've seen pictures of you sewing. I have a sewing machine too. I love sewing as well. We have something of that. I'm surprising you guys with pictures. Oh, boom. Where do you enjoy sewing?
I like sewing like blankets and just like mostly big projects because
Wow.
they take up more time and I have something like to do for a while.
Wow. What about any clothes? You like try to get into making maybe shirts or, you know.
I started making a pair of pants a while ago, but I never really finished it.
Like a 4-H project gone bad. What?
Yeah.
So do you take your blankets to the hospital too? Or is that something you
I
have
haven't
just to your friends and family?
No, I haven't really sewed in a while.
Yeah. Well, you guys are busy. I mean, let's keep it real. You have a lot on your plate that you're doing. And I love the fact that you stay busy and active because that's important. You're skilled with hobbies. You take times with friends. But, you know, when it comes to friends, and either one can go first, but what makes someone a good friend? Let's start with you.
Probably
Yeah, Cora.
probably like loyalty and like actually being like nice to you instead of you being like the last person they'd like hang out with or talk to.
Mm-hmm. What about you?
I would also say the biggest thing is loyalty, but just to like go farther, just like sticking up for you if like there's a rumor going around the school that like isn't true, if they hear somebody talking about it, they would like speak up about it instead of staying quiet.
Mm.
Just so like always having your back.
Mm. Well, you know, this next question is interesting because I bet my answer is different than your answer, but how old do you think someone should be to start dating or have a boyfriend?
I don't know. I feel like for me, I've never really been into that. I just feel like I would rather hang out with my friends and stuff. But I would probably say like 14 or 15.
Oh my God, they've changed. Things have changed. Back, I'm like you though, Izzy. I ain't got time for no
Well, there
boys.
is a distraction while you're in school. It really, truly is.
Mm-hmm.
And I also go to an art school, so it's very busy. There's always something happening.
Mm-hmm.
One of my
What,
classes.
what about you, Cora? What do you think? How old should someone be to start dating or have a boyfriend?
I feel like probably middle school because I feel like elementary or like younger relationships don't really last or like go right because they're younger and don't really know what they're doing.
Wow, and here I am finna say, I feel like when they're in college, you know, when you're much older after I've worked, saved money, got my goals going and all.
In actuality, Queen, that is 100% right if you really want to make it in life.
Yeah, I'm like, you know,
Yeah.
It's best to
I
put
can-
the relationships on hold.
yeah.
I definitely get that, but I feel like when you're a teenager, you want to like just have someone that you'll know will always be there, but like that you probably like won't marry.
Somebody special.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, because you girls are cute. You girls are beautiful. I can see somebody trying to like, hey, psst, psst, what's your phone number? What would you say? What would you say to a guy that's going, hey, psst, can I get your phone number?
Slide me your
you-
DM. I'll message you.
I don't know. I feel like it definitely ranges. I mean, of course how old they are is definitely a big part of it. But I mean, I would probably feel bad, so I'd probably give it to them anyways and then just not text them.
You would feel bad and give them your number anyways.
And just don't
No.
respond. just
Not respond. So then you'll be like, oh, you have to turn my phone off again because Craig keeps calling me. You know, Craig, I get up in the morning, there's Craig.
Stalker Steve. There's Stalker Steve again.
Yeah. Be careful with that because then you go out to the mailbox and, oh my God, there's Craig riding by on a bike. We don't want that. But, you know, school is about to start Here in the Glass City, it's about to start.
Boo.
That's not a
I'm
boo.
really excited for school,
But
actually.
I am too about school, because then some of these kids, these bad kids in the neighborhoods will get on out of the streets tearing
That's
it up and
true,
go to
too.
school. There's some bad kids over here. But with school starting, Cora, you will be attending junior high, 7th grade for the first time. Izzy, this is your first time attending high school as a ninth
Yes.
grader. Oh my goodness. Y'all growing up on people. What things are you excited or concerned about when it comes to school?
Okay.
I'm excited for school because I get to see my friends and like meet new people, but I'm also scared because we'll be downstairs and there's like a lot of classroom downstairs, so I don't want to like forget where my classes are and like be late to my classes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm really excited for school. This is my 4th year at my school, so even though I'm going into high school, I'm not going to a new school, which I'm very,
Oh,
very thankful for.
got it.
But I'm really excited for school. I miss my friends. I'm excited to take tap classes again. And I'm also just excited to get back into like the routine of waking up, getting ready, making breakfast, like all of that.
That is so great. You like making breakfast?
I don't make big breakfasts just because I'm usually in a rush, but I'll like make a piece of toast or like a waffle or something.
Well, that's all right. When I was in high school, I liked home ec. I love getting in the kitchen in home ec. I love math. I loved English. But now that you're going into the 9th grade, Izzy, and now that you're going into the 7th grade, has your favorite subjects changed any? Or what's the favorite subject or activity for you in school?
I don't. I go to an art school, so like my favorite class is probably my tap class. But if we're talking about like academic classes, I would probably have to say my favorite this year was probably math, which was really odd because I've never been a big math person, but I just loved my math teacher so much this year and she made such a big impact. So I would probably say that or history because I met like my best friend in my history class.
Oh my gosh, girls. What about you, Cora? What's your favorite subject or activity to do in school?
I did choir last year and I really liked that, but I think my favorite subject is probably science
Mm.
because we got to use like the microscopes and do a whole bunch of like actual science stuff. And like it wasn't like just do papers on like on science like in 5th grade. We actually got to like work with science stuff.
That's cool.
Hands-on is fun.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it is. It's really cool.
Let me ask you a quick question, since you're all excited about getting back to school and all. What was the most exciting thing you've done this summer?
Ooh.
You can go.
Any one of you.
I would probably say realistically just hanging out with Cora. We hang out like every week for the whole week. So we just have a ton of fun adventures that we've been going on. So I would probably say that. Or I went to the Upper Peninsula with my best friend and my mom and stepdad. So that was really fun because we went for a whole week and we did like all the tourist attractions.
That's cool. I'm digging that. So are you girls sisters, cousins, what?
We're cousins.
And it's so great that you guys are so close together. I'm telling you, it is so special.
I got enough that they look like they could be sisters.
I bet people think that, right?
Yeah, we get that a lot.
I bet you they do. And it's okay. Yeah, it's my sister / cousin.
Genetics. Genetics.
Mm-hmm. So tell me, what, in your opinion, guys, what feels like the biggest pressure, not just for you guys, but for teenagers? What's the biggest pressure for teenagers your age right now, do you think?
That's really hard. I would probably have to say probably like making a path in life. Like I've always known what I wanted to do, but I feel like people shouldn't stress about it as much as they do because like realistically you're only in 9th grade. You still have many, many years until you're gonna like be in college and live your own life and like all that. So I feel like people should take in like the more fun stuff now and worry about like the business part later.
Okay. What about you, Cora? Is there anything that you feel that, kids your age is pressured about right now?
Probably about like going into middle school or like just being in middle school because middle school's a lot more different than elementary.
Well, what do you mean different? How different?
Because you have like a lot of classes, and in elementary, you just stayed in basically just
Oh
one
yeah,
classroom.
you're right. You're
Well,
absolutely right.
transitioning class to class.
Yeah. You had in
Yeah.
elementary you didn't have, well, maybe they do have lockers now. Like in high school, that's when I was introduced to the hall lockers and things, but that's changed now. Do they have it in elementary school too?
We had lockers in the classroom.
Ah, okay.
Like like one of the walls was filled with the lockers.
Yeah.
We have hallway lockers now.
So you guys are like hanging out with your friends. You love school. You're goal oriented. You know what you want, where you're going in life. But even in school, and not just in school, as young queens that you are, but because we adults go through it as well. But if someone tries to be mean or to try to bully you or a friend, what would you do?
Go.
Probably like stick up for myself, or like it's kind of like tattling, but probably like tell like a teacher or something, so that like you or your friend can like have it fixed.
Okay. What about you, Cora? I mean, excuse me, Lizzie, Izzy, Lizzie,
For
Izzy,
me,
busy, Lizzie, Izzy. I mess.
For me, it's really sad. My school is very, like, a lot of people definitely do get bullied at my school. So we have a lot of like really good resources for it. So we have like these QR codes basically that you can like scan and like report if anything happened, and it's anonymous. So like nobody else will know that like you're the ones that like quote unquote tattled on them. But that's really helpful. So then you can tell them, and like they can get their punishment without you like,
Confidential. Yeah.
yeah.
That's good. Yeah, that's really good having those type of avenues. We didn't have that back in my day. Back in my day, they were waiting for you right outside when you get out of school, ready to fight. Ready, and the instigators, fight, 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 fight. And I'm like, it's not about fight, fight, fight all the time, But hey, that is very good to have those resources and avenues available. Plus, you have good parents and grandparents that you can always come to talk to someone about it, because it's important. Don't hold anything in, get it out, vent it out, deal with it. You feel me?
Mhm.
Smooth, you had something?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious from a younger perspective. What is your biggest concern about the world today?
You can go.
Kind of like a hard question. Probably just like,
You want me to go?
yeah.
Okay.
That's okay.
Well, I think I would consider myself a leftist, so I love politics, so I'm very much like aware of what's happening, and just like the administration, everything like that. It definitely just like enrages me, I guess you would say. There's just such horrible stuff happening right now.
Yes. And I like that you like politics, because politics is in everything.
You need to be aware of what's
It is.
going on around you.
That's right. It's
How it's
involved
going to
in
affect your life.
everything. So yeah, and I didn't mean to make the question. Tim didn't mean to make the question difficult, Cora, at all. But I understand. I get speechless sometimes. I can't stand it though. I'll be honest. To see the orange man on TV. You know who the orange man
Yeah,
is?
he's stinky.
Do you know who the orange man is that I'm talking about? Yep. We're not going to go to it because I don't do politics on my show. I can't stand it that bad, but what you going to do, right?
I was just curious from a young perspective, what's their concern?
Right.
What's
right.
happening right now?
Right. Well, that's all right about that. Excuse me. So you guys already, to me, have a superpower, and that superpower is knowledge. You are inspired, knowledge, goal-oriented, very intelligent and beautiful. But if you could have any superpower at all in the whole world, Cora, what would it be?
Probably flying.
You would want to fly?
Yeah,
That's cool. Where are you going to fly to?
anywhere. Probably.
Anyway,
Just when you want to go somewhere, you're going to get up and zip. They be like, where did Cora go? I don't know. She took off out the window. Just
If you like hitting the Bahamas, I'll be back.
What about you, Izzy? If you had a superpower, what would it be?
I would probably do mind reading. I just feel like that would be so interesting to see what other people are thinking around me.
I used to want to do that mind reading. Yeah.
Didn't they do something like that on one of those Twilight Zones or something? And the guy just was, I want the power to read people's mind. Then he decided after he heard what they were thinking this isn't such a cool idea.
Well, you know what? He didn't use it the right way, but I am almost certain that Izzy will use it the right way. Your mom will come in and tell you to do something you read her mind. You're like, Mom, please. You know.
She'd make a good criminal lawyer or judge if you could read people's minds.
Well, they're
Yeah, I
teachers, so
would.
even as a teacher, to read the students' minds kind of going to keep you ahead of the game as well. But you know, for me, and I'm talking about me, you haven't seen the studio here. We have music instruments all over the room. Sometimes Smooth and myself would just start by making music together, just making a beat, and he keep on doing it. We just create and make music because I'm a music head. I love music. But for you, what music or music artists do you enjoy listening to, Cora?
I like more bands,
Okay.
like Sublime and like Weezer and stuff, but I also really like Somber.
Oh, I don't know. Do you know that?
I know Weezer. The other two I don't know right now.
Tim knows some of
We're
that.
a little out of touch. We're getting kind of old.
I'm trying. I'm a little bit, just a little bit square, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. What about you, Izzy?
My favorite music artist is Malcolm Todd. I really like him. I listen to him all the time.
That's what's up. So, you know, with the music and loving the music, if you could like go and have lunch or dinner with not just a music star, but any superstar, who would it be?
That's really hard just because of how many people are like out there.
Okay, pick two. Give me two superstars or music artists, whatever.
I'd probably say Malcolm Todd just because I really like him. He's like a really big inspiration on me. Oof. Okay, Coraline, you say what I think.
I think probably Josh Hutcherson.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Cora?
I don't know. I can really only think of one.
Okay. All
Another
right.
one?
So, okay, so Cora wants to fly. That's her superpower. So, with that said, if you could travel anywhere in the world, whether you're flying with superpower or you're on an airplane with the family, where would you like to go?
Probably the Maldives. I don't even know if I pronounced that right, but seems really pretty.
That's not bad. See, you girls, and what I like about you is that you know what you want. You know where you're going. And that's good. I haven't heard the word you know what I mean? You come right out and you answer and you know what it is that you want. And that type of maturity is going to take you a lot of places in life.
Bring that back to what are you going to school for, Cora?
Because Mom said no.
No. I thought she went to a specialty school.
No, Izzy goes
I
to
go to
art
Izzy
school.
Does.
Yeah.
An art school is, and what kind of art school is it for? Like dance art, like
It's
musical arts?
Toledo School for the Arts, and it basically has everything. It literally ranges from karate to choir. Like it's everything you can imagine. And I go there for tap. I really enjoy doing tap.
Wow. So you're going to have to come over and tap dance for me one day.
Oh, she's like the next Ginger Rogers.
I love
and
that
stuff. Okay.
I love it. Oh my goodness.
But last year I did. You can get 3 electives, and last year I did tap, stage makeup, and yearbook, and I loved all of them.
Wow. Okay, so Cora, would you like to go to the school Izzy goes to?
Yeah, I was trying to go for 6th grade, but I couldn't because my sister needs to be drive to school, and I live like 20 minutes away from.
Oh, that's right. They're cousins and stuff. They don't live together, so
That's all
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But I'm really admiring just all that you guys are into and doing. I mean, who has time to be a knucklehead? Who has time for boys? Who has time for all the negativity when you're moving your path and opening your path and doing so much? And it's really totally great. I mean, you know, video games, everybody likes video games, right? Do you girls play video games?
I wouldn't necessarily call it video games, but we play Roblox sometimes.
Roblox is cool. Video games is cool. Music is cool. You know, keeping yourself busy, but not getting so engaged in it. And then there's television. You know, there's so many things on television that can gear you the wrong way if you watch it or get involved in it. But speaking of television, what is there something currently on the TV or in the news that you girls don't like seeing? I know, Izzy, you're more into politics a lot, but you know, is there something that, you know, when I turn on the TV, I'm like, ugh, not again.
I don't really know. I don't really think I can answer that question.
Okay.
I don't really think I have an answer for it.
I respect that. What about you, Cora? Anything on television you don't like to see?
Not really.
Okay. Well, that's good. So, for me, right now, today, you, Cora, and you, Izzy, are my heroes. Honestly, you are. But who's your hero?
I probably have to say my grandma. She's
Hmm.
just always been there for me, and I just love her, and she's great.
What about you,
I'd
Cora?
say probably my dad or grandma, because she was also just here for like all of her grandchildren. And my dad also was just always there for me.
That's special. I like that. I even like the fact that your hero is within your family. I've asked that question before to other people, and they go, "Oh, my hero is they'll name someone that's not in their pack in your. So I know that if you guys have a problem or issue, you're gonna go to or speak to your hero. And your grandmother is a great person. Shout out to your grandmother because I know her.
Yes.
I know her. She's a great person. I don't know your dad, but it's a great choice and for you to make. So hats off to you girls. You really are my hero. And I want to see you Izzy do some tap dancing. Don't forget me when the sweets comes because yes, I like my sweets and you girls are so gifted, so
Thank you.
multi-talented and going strong. I really appreciate you too taking the time and being here on the show. But before I go, there's one question that inquiring minds want to know because in a few months it'll be here and that's Christmas. What's the perfect gift for you, Cora, this year for Christmas?
I really want an iPad or just like any posters or like tapestries for my room because I'm trying to cover my room like in like tapestries and posters because I've seen people like on TikTok that have it and it looks really cool.
Interesting. See, we're taking notes. What about you, Izzy?
I would probably just say clothes or makeup or anything around that. I'm just really into fashion right now, so
That's cute. I like the dye in your hair, by the way.
thank you.
You're like, oh, this is my. I love that. All right. Well, listen, you girls are on social media, yes?
Yes.
How can you be followed?
I'm basically on everything. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all of it.
Mm-hmm. Under what name? How can I find you?
It's just Izzy Sebetto.
Okay. Cora, are you on social media?
I'm basically also on like all of it.
Under your
I've
name?
on Facebook and Instagram it's just Coraline McGaffey.
Okay. I like that. I said under your name because sometimes people have, pages and it's called Bad Girl or,
Some
some
handle
other
they
kind
made
of
up.
handle that they use or some stuff, like old sexy button. I'm like, no, that's not the name to have. So you keep it real. And I like that. Easy to be
They
found
can
in
pick a
everything.
better brand than that, yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to go out. I appreciate you girls being on the show, but, the
Yes.
floor is yours. Is there any questions you want to ask Smooth or myself?
No.
No, I have one.
I'll
Why is
tell
your
you
name
anything.
Smooth Tim?
Smooth.
That came back. That
Mhm.
comes from radio days down in Dallas. And I think it had to do with just the voice that I had on the air.
Yeah, we've
That's so
done
fun.
radio down in Texas for like 8 years. We won all the awards down there, but
Oh,
one of the
So
guests
you really couldn't see us, but you'd hear my voice. And
yeah, one of the guests that came on the show was just so intrigued with his voice that he named him
that's the
Smooth
name,
Tim,
and it was on air, and it stuck.
and he's stuck with Smooth Tim now. So yeah, you can Google Smooth Tim. You're gonna find him.
all right. Well, thank you so much for having
We
us.
thank you guys too, and hopefully you'll come back on the show. We would love to have you back another
Yes.
time. Thank you, Cora, for taking the time as well. You and Izzy are the superheroes in my mind. You are my superheroes. So I thank you all for taking the time. We'll be back in touch with you.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you, girls.
Bye. Let's get out with another resource, Smooth.
Join me every Tuesday for fun and games and play for cash. That's right. Sylvia Mid, the fun word guessing game is back and you can come aboard and play. It's simple. Just email us your name and contact information and you are in there, baby. Yeah.
This here. Oh, yeah, baby. I hope that you learn some things. That that there are teenagers, queen teenagers, that's so smart, goal-oriented, doing the right things, positive things, keeping themselves busy.
They seem to be on the right course.
I absolutely love it. That is 14-year-old Izzy Sebetto and 12-year-old Coraline McGaffey.
Thank
I
you,
call her
girls.
Corey because, we cool like that.
Or
But
welcome, ladies. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate
I really do appreciate them on the show. You guys, you can follow them, as they say, under their name on social media. Let them know how special, how wonderful they are. Don't go begging for cookies because you ain't getting none. But she does some great things, making a difference in the world. And I think
we
that
got
is
dibs
very
on the
special.
cookies.
Yeah, I'm in line for some cookies. So there you are. But it is what it is, and it is a great Tuesday, having a great time. I hope you enjoyed that conversation with those beautiful young queens, and I look forward to so much positivity, so much great things for them. As teachers, educators, that is very special. And we need more great-minded teachers in the world. And here we got 2 coming up right there.
Some prospects.
That's right. So, hey, Thursday is the Now You Know show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. That's where we bring some inspiration, encouraging, motivating. It's really
a potpourri of entertainment.
It's a potpourri of entertainment coming from the heart just for you. We also have the Now You Know show question of the week, where my good friends, my good kings and queens of video in their answer to the show question of the week. Then we end the show with a special video showcase that Smooth will provide clues for throughout the show. Then we will recap and reveal just who and what that is all about.
Keep you hanging for a second.
It's special. It's fantastic. Spread the word for it. That's Thursday, the Now You Know show. That's in the evenings at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. Do check your time zones, but join us for that super greatness, if you will. If you'd love to come aboard and be a part of the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show, or maybe you'd like to get involved and start your own segment on the Now You Know show, Smooth is going to tell you how you can do that, as well as how we can be followed on social media. Smooth.
Absolutely, Queen. If you've looked scrolling at the top throughout the show, www.thequeensilvyshow.com. You can go there. There's a contact tab. Scroll on down, drop us your email and message. Otherwise, you can go to our Facebook and to our YouTube site. Both of them are under The Queen Silvy Show. We keep it so damn simple.
We do.
But you can go there and you can catch up on all kinds of stuff, especially on YouTube. So while you're on YouTube, please subscribe.
Absolutely. Spread the word for someone else, if you will, because, hey, we aim to bring, and we do, the best in live entertainment, talents, topics, and resources from around the world just for you. So, hey, it is what it is. And what it is right now is that Queen must go and feed her face because, well, I've only had...
Indeed. It's time to a cup of coffee.
A cup of tea. And now it's time to have a plate of food, healthy food, all in my face because I'm about to go and smash.
McDonald's.
But what I do want to say is that I want you to love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Make yourself a priority. Put a little effort in of positivity each day. Then go out and love someone else. Make a difference for someone else. Like my 2 guests are making a difference for people every day. It's so great. So if you could do that, I would appreciate it. You will appreciate it and get your blessings because blessings come in many ways.
Yes, they do.
So with that said, hey.
Till next week. Same Queen time, same Queen station. We'll holla. Goodbye, folks.